George Parros, eh? Making a mark on the NHL once again. We all saw a few days ago that George Parros had a comment saying that he's been... What was the quote? He receives more blows now as the head of the NHL player safety program than any time during his playing career. It's interesting how George Parros talks about his time as the guy up top here, but Parros has done it again. Here we go. Washington's Tom Wilson has been suspended for 6 games for high-sticking Toronto's Noah Gregor. And while 6 games is technically, it's a lot of games, there are many factors that play into Tom Wilson as a player, Tom Wilson's history with the NHL player safety, and what fan perception is, because this tweet was tweeted out about 10 minutes ago and it already has 60,000 views and a lot of people replying, oh, it should have been at least 10, oh, it was a clean hit, he tried to injure a superstar like Noah Gregor, you're gonna get the book, actual Department of Player Safety win, oh, but Morgan Riley gets less. There's a lot of people talking about this, and this isn't gonna be a long video, mostly because this is a very easy decision to make. I mean, Tom Wilson, we have the video here via the Spit and Chicklets crew, but Tom Wilson ends up hitting Noah Gregor into the boards. Okay, that's a hit, it's whatever, and then Wilson, he ends up slashing Gregor across the top of his head. He very carelessly just tosses his stick out in front there. Boom! Like, oh, that's a crazy, crazy whack. And then afterwards, he's kind of like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? Like, nah, Tom Wilson, you know what you're doing, buddy. This is not new from you. We know that you're about this kind of lifestyle. Don't try to hide it, man. Like, you are what you are. Everybody knows it. So for Tom Wilson to get the hook at 6 games on this suspension, fair to it, honestly. Like, fair game. Am I going to sit here and say that it should have been more, it should have been less, it should have been whatever? I don't know. I'll leave the comments section open for that so y'all can discuss amongst yourselves here. But Tom Wilson with the big 6-game suspension for high-sticking Noah Gregor. The Capitals are losing out on a player that actually has been pretty productive. He has 32 points in 66 games this year, 22 points in 33 games last year, so a very productive season then. And then his 50-point season came 2 seasons before then. I mean, he's making $5.1 million a year till... he's making $5.1 million a year till the end of this season, and then he has a $6.5 million extension per season till 2031. So Tom Wilson is going to be sticking around with the Capitals for a while, and these kinds of antics, I'm not going to say that this is completely out of the ordinary. Like, we know Tom Wilson, we know the kind of game that he plays, and this is what the NHL Department of Player Safety, I guess, is feeling is the appropriate amount of discipline. Am I surprised at it? Maybe I'm surprised that it's 6. I was actually maybe expecting it to be a little bit more, but, yeah, I don't know. Tom Wilson got suspended. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and whether or not this actually was the right amount for the suspension. I actually had a really big kick out of watching this Capitals and Toronto Maple Leafs game, because as we had talked about a few videos ago, this was one of the prime examples where Capitals fans don't really care about winning, they just care about Ovechkin getting the record. The 2 goals shared by Ovechkin and Matthews, the almost dueling hat tricks, the dueling 2-goal games, I guess you could say, that was pretty much the big angle about this game, and the fact that you had Toronto Maple Leafs guys like Domi, like Bertuzzi showing off pretty well too. I mean, it was good for them, but at the end of the day, Caps fans care more about Ovechkin than they do about making the playoffs at this point. At least that's what it's appearing to me. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Tom Wilson getting suspended 6 games for high-sticking Noah Gregor in the other night's Toronto and Capitals game. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.